Good morning, guys. It's Nina. Happy New Year. So good morning, good morning, good morning. So I am making this video this morning because I figured this year I'm not gonna make excuses for not making videos and being up to date. If only, but we can't go back. But if only from the first time I made a video, I believe in I think that must have been like in 2006. If I would have kept going, imagine where I would be today. But from this day going forward, I would continue to make videos. I think with me, it's finding time and then, also worrying about how presentable I am when doing these videos. And I'm just like, sometimes I don't have the time, or, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to do my makeup, and I'm going to do my videos. But I don't like to make makeup. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like to make makeup. So I'm not going to do a full face just to do a YouTube video. Yeah, it's important to be presentable, but if I'm not out and about and I'm not doing my makeup or hair or getting dressed for the day, and considering the fact that I've been working from home, I'm not going to do my makeup just for a YouTube video. And since I've been working from home, any errands or any running around that I'm doing it with a fresh face because, I mean, who cares? I like to be comfortable. If I'm not going out or not doing anything special, I just like to be comfortable and laid back. As you can see, I'm in a sweatshirt now. I'm gonna do my errands after this video, but every morning when I wake up, I make a cup of coffee and I check my emails to make sure I haven't received any orders that need to be taken care of, or any emails about anybody reaching out about a order. Something that they would like to order, whatever the case may be, because customer service is important. So I've been working on that in the mornings, very early in the morning. And yeah, that's another thing. Like working from home, I had the perk of waking up whenever I wanted to wake up. But I figured that statement, "the early bird gets the worm," is a true statement. And I seem to get more done when I get up early than sleeping till sometimes 10:30, 11. So I just need to get back in the routine of getting up very early, and working out is going to be part of my regimen starting next week. So I want to get up early and knock out, my workout for the day early as well. So that way I don't make excuses, because that's another thing that I will wait and push to like later in my day and then never really get it done. So yeah, I just wanted to get up early and make this video for you guys because I really want to be consistent. So this video is basically going to be about why I chose not to post my relationships in the past. Like I said, I've been in a long-term relationship, so people would question why I didn't post, my significant other, or they would even be like, associates would be like, I didn't even know you was in a relationship. And there's many reasons for that. I've always been a private person. I never really share or all of my business on social media, even in real life. I've always been a private person, and so that's one reason. Another reason is there was a time I posted a significant other. This was like probably in 2003, 2004, and we're in what, 2021. So I remember posting that person, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what made me post them. Like now that I think back, but I ended up posting that person, and me and that person had like a really terrible like breakup. Like it was he was like very immature, and he was younger than me, like 4 years younger than me. He was very immature, and his reaction when we broke up on social media was just like so embarrassing and humiliating, and I had to like take down all his pictures and stuff, and I just was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, if it's not something that I feel secure in, I'm never doing that again. But then I really thought about it, as I used to be on social media. I'm not on social media as much, and that's another one of my New Year's resolutions. Like, if it's not pertaining to business, I'm not really gonna spend too much time on it, because not only am I working on additional businesses, I am also going to be going back to school, because it's never too late to follow your dreams, and I'm gonna need time to study. So I'm really not gonna have as much time, and not that I would be on social media all day. But once you watch one funny video, like I don't really care for people personal business on social media, but I watch like funny videos, things that make me laugh, inspirational quotes, that things that I follow. Inspirational quote, daily hacks. Like go from one daily hack, next thing you know, I'm scrolling. It's like 100 daily hacks. Um, what else? home decor, boutiques, business, stuff that I'm interested in. Those are the things that, I would take an interest in and watch. And pets. I love dogs. I don't have a dog, but they make me smile. So, and pets. So that's just something that I follow on social media. So, but like I said, it can go from 1 minute the next thing you look up, it's 30 minutes, and that's 30 minutes that I could have studied a couple of pages. So that's just how my mind is going to be set and rewired this year. Look at I'm losing my train of thought. See, maybe this is why I don't do this early in the morning. Yeah. So significant others. So yeah. So this is why. That's one of the reasons why I don't post significant others. And scrolling on social media, I've seen relationships. I've seen people be with like 3, 4 people within a year span. Like 1 minute engaged, next minute single, 1 minute married and not really married. Like it's just crazy to me. Like on social media, people don't realize what you can deliver on social media. You can deliver a hell of a life. You can deliver a life that people will really think you have no worries in the world. It's whatever you choose to put out. If you notice, everybody on social media puts out the positive, the positive, the positive. There's nothing negative on social media. Like, oh, I'm a little behind on my bills. Or, oh, I don't know if I'm even going to have a place to live next month. Oh, like, it's very rare that you see things. Even when people break up, they just take all the pictures down. They don't even discuss. They don't even, the same way you went through the whole scenario from them meeting the person and falling in love. They don't even care to talk about how they broke up. They just automatically the pictures are gone. So for me personally, to avoid all of that, I don't even post nobody. And it's not that doesn't mean that I'm not happy about the person that I'm with, because there was a point in my last relationship I was extremely happy and we took a whole bunch of pictures. Like that doesn't mean I don't have pictures. I have albums of pictures. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I don't have pictures. That doesn't mean I don't capture the moment. That doesn't mean I don't record it. That doesn't mean I'm not living a good life. That doesn't mean I'm miserable. That doesn't mean I'm not happy because it's not being posted. So I say that to say, because sometimes that's the energy that I get from my family too. Like, oh, you don't post stuff. You must be happy. You must not be happy. You're not miserable. You must be miserable. And I'm like, nah, that doesn't mean anything. I just choose to keep my life for me, if that makes any sense. And also being very cautious, because perfect example, I just came out of a long-term relationship, crazy long years, like 6 years, 6 years, 6, 7 year relationship, and it didn't work out. So imagine if I was posting from the very beginning of our relationship till now. Imagine, like, and then I would have had to take all of that down. You know what I mean? So, in something like such a long relationship like that, people will want to know, why is that person no longer around, or why I'm no longer posting them, or why did I just erase all the pictures? I mean, they do it with celebrities. Like, people be acting like you owe them explanations. Like, it's just so weird to me. Like, if you don't know me, not even if you know me, I don't owe you an explanation, because at the end of the day, it's your life. Now, this is not to take away from anybody that wants to celebrate love, because there's nothing wrong with celebrating love and celebrating their significant others. But I also think that for people that are in relationships that are that they think are not the best relationships for them, because they see all this lovey-dovey stuff in these perfect relationships and what's being shown on social media, they thinking to themselves like, well, damn, my relationship may not be the best, or damn, they're so in love and that's what I want, and that's not how my relationship looks. And I think sometimes people look back at their relationships and reflect on their relationships and be like, I'm not happy because nobody's celebrating me this way on social media, and that makes them think that they need to be celebrated that way. There is I was telling a friend this. Attention is like a drug. You know what I mean? And social media has created that drug. Sometimes people need that need for validation and attention on social media, and it's a real thing. And I watch it play out, and I don't care for it. Like, I never did. Like, I never needed the attention. I never wanted the attention. I never cared to show off. I mean, I've had many blessings in my life, but I've never cared to show off and post everything. I mean, to me, sometimes it's a little vain to post certain things. I just feel like, we're living in a world where nobody's life is perfect. And I mean, it's not saying some people's lives are, not close to perfect, or some people are not in love, some people are not happy. I mean, are not happy and not in healthy marriages. But sometimes I feel like a lot of the times, from what I experienced and what I have watched, like I've known people personally, but when looking at that page, you would think they had not a care in the world. Meanwhile, they're one step from being evicted. So it's just crazy to me. Social media is like unbelievable, and you have to be careful about what you are feeding the mind. I honestly think that also played a part in my last relationship. I honestly feel like, because there was times when my ex would like show me stuff like of his best friend and his best friend new wife and what they were posting and what videos they had up, and it was like, what am I looking for? It was like he was admiring the fact that they had that, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You just don't. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And going forward, that will continue to be my life. I think the only way I would probably actually post something is if I got married. And that's even with that, I probably wouldn't, but I would do it off the strength of my significant other. If they felt like, you know what, post me, celebrate us, then I would. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the type of person that, if it wasn't brought to my attention and it really was something that was bothering my significant other, that I would ignore him and be like, no, I'm just not posting you. But if I feel like we're serious and we're at a great stage where there's some real commitment, then I would. But if there's no real commitment, I honestly don't owe you anything. And I think people forget that. I think I was active a lot in my last relationship, and maybe I would have offered more if there was some type of real commitment. But when you don't give somebody a real commitment, it's but so much you can ask for. You know what I mean? Without giving anything in return, you have no real reasons to bend backwards, or you know what I mean. You can compromise. Yes, it's that's part of being in a relationship. But in the same token, you gotta stand by what you believe in, and that's just that. So I just wanted to make this quick video about that because that was something that was on my mind. And I said this morning I was gonna make more than one video, so I definitely wanted to post that video. And yeah, and I want to say Happy New Year. God is good. God is great. If you're watching this video, clearly we made it to another year. See the sweatshirt that I have on is going to be part of my new collection, my new website. Those who do know me and those who have bought from me in the past, I have 3 websites. I have one that's a boutique. I have one that's like for designer inspired accessories and designer inspired bags. Um, that one, all items are 3-day shipping. What else? And I'm about to have a grand opening on the 31st for this new website. Faith in the Package Fashions is basically godly quotes from sweatshirts, leggings, t-shirts, anything you can think of, office supplies, home decor pillows, and men, women, children. It's gonna have a little bit of everything, in store. One thing that's getting me through everything that I'm going through, like the fact that I'm starting all over in my late 30s, is mind blowing to me. But one thing that is, it's not easy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's mornings, oh my God, I wake up and I'm just like, what is the purpose? Because I feel like I've been such a headstrong, outgoing, hardworking person, like a go getter. Never, ever was trying to get over on anyone or anything. I've been an honest individual my life. I'm trying to think. I just feel like I deserve everything. Like I feel like everything that's coming to me, everything that I ever wanted, I feel like I deserve it. But then I'm like, you know what? Am I being impatient? But then I'm like, how am I being impatient when I'm in my late 30s? Oh, that's my like prayer everyday statement. Um, how am I impatient when I'm in my late 30s now? So I don't know. God always knew my heart. He always knew what I wanted. So it's kind of like, it's kind of odd that it didn't happen at the time that I expected it to happen. But I do have to trust him, and prayer is important, and just trusting him. So, and just trying to, figure out what's my calling, what he needs me to do. Because maybe I have been focused on that way too long, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed in relationships way too long, because, you know, it's definitely an eye opener when you are in a relationship for so long and you're thinking, okay, this is gonna be my significant other. One day we're gonna get married, and everything just takes 360, and none of that happens. So it feels like the rug has been swiped from under you, and like you're like, now what? And there's no floor. You're like, okay, you're starting from ground zero, literally from ground zero. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. But yeah, and don't feel bad if you're like me and you're private and you don't care for social media and you're introverted and you don't really care. Don't feel bad, because listen, be you. That's all you can do, is be you, okay? You don't need validation from the world. That's how I honestly feel. I don't need validation from the world. So I could care less to post or not post. I remember someone telling me, you're not going to have any memories. No, I capture all my memories. I just choose not to post them. That doesn't mean I'm an unhappy individual. So, on that note, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Well, actually, I'm about to make another video, but it's on a whole other topic. But for those that are done and just came to see this video, yeah, have a great day.